Hello, everybody. I'm really excited to be here with you guys on this day. This is another episode of the Tenacious Kate podcast. My name is Katie Ganderton, also known as Tenacious Kate. And today we're talking about finding a coach, right? And, how challenging of a task it can be, because I truly know that there's a bazillion coaches out there, right? And you can have a coach for literally any and everything under the sun. And I want to talk particularly about business coaches and a few, key tips to help you find the right coach. So I've got 6 tips that I want to go with you guys on, finding the right coach for you, because I know that it's hard. And one trend that I see happen is someone will jump on with a coach, and then all of a sudden a bunch of other people will start to jump on with a coach, even if it may not be the right fit, but just because this person is doing it, everybody else wants to do it, right? And not only that, like, you're investing. And when you're investing with a coach, I mean, you want to make sure that it's the right fit. You want to make sure the money that you're spending is going to, have some sort of ROI, whether it is, you're dealing with mindset ROI, financial ROI, all of that, all of those. I mean, I guess all of it can boil down to, increasing your health, which then increases your wealth. But you really want to make sure that you're not just jumping on the bandwagon to be a name, to tag along with the other names. Does that make sense? To be the cool person, that kind of stuff. And so I'm going to talk about, finding the coach that fits the needs to be for you, and how it can be a challenging test, but it's essential to ensure that you get the most out of your coaching experience. And so some of these tips right here are some steps to follow to help you find the right coach that is going to fit for you. Okay. So number one is going to be determine your goals. Right before you start looking for a coach, you want to identify your goals. What do you want to achieve through coaching? Right, knowing what you want to accomplish will help to find the coach who specializes in that area that you need help with. And I love this because I personally coach middle to upper level leaders in the direct selling industry, social selling industry, network marketing industry, whatever term you want to call it. Right, but I chose to really hone in on that specific group of people, because I feel like there's so many other coaches that are doing the beginning level of the industry, or you even see coaches that are coaching and they're not even in the industry, which there's a credibility thing that I have there. Or maybe they were in the industry but they can't coach past the level that they've achieved, right? But people are coaching, and people are signing up for these people, not even knowing their background or not even realizing the level that they're at in their company. And, you're only as good as the level that you are. Like, you have to push past and grow past and develop in order to achieve the next level. And if you are, with a coach who is not even in the industry, or if you're with a coach that is, at maybe even just a middle level of the industry, and you happen to think they're at the top and they're not, guess what? You're going to get coached to the level that they can give you. That's it. Okay. And so I want you to be really particular about what are your goals, and identifying, that specific coach for you who can specialize where you need to be. Maybe you're at middle level in the industry and you're going, gosh, I need someone, and everybody's jumping on over here. Well, guess what? Is that person who's at the middle level are they going to be able to coach you past that, to be able to get to specific things that you need to advance to the upper level? Like, think on that for a second. Okay. Number 2, research potential coaches, right? Once you know your goals, you want to research them. You can research them online. Okay. And you can find a lot of things online everywhere, whether it's social media. Do they have a website? Look at the people that they're surrounded with. Are they not just, gosh, I feel like this is tough, because it's like, if you look at the people and their friends and they're coaching people, maybe in the network marketing industry, it's kind of like, yeah, but are they coaching top level leaders in the industry? And that's what you want to look at. But look at what their qualifications are. Ask them. You can reach out and ask too, right? But you want to look for coaches who have experience and expertise in the area that you need help with. Okay, so read reviews and testimonials from previous clients that they might have had to get an idea of their coaching style and effectiveness. I can't tell you, I have signed up with there's one in particular that I'm thinking about, and it just, and I've seen them also speak, and it was just not jiving, right? Like, they might be bold. I'm bold too, but just I don't know, just the way that they coached, it was more demeaning. It was belittling in a sense, and it just didn't jive with my style. And it was just kind of like, okay, so you've got to make sure that you fit together, and that if the coaching style is going to fit for you, because if it's not going to fit with you, like the effectiveness of it is going to be minimal compared to someone that you are going to have that's going to have a coaching style that you're going to work better with. Okay. Number 3, schedule a consultation. Most coaches are going to offer a free consultation session to potential clients. Okay. So get to know them, have that consult with them, take advantage of the opportunity to get to know that coach and ask questions that you might have. Use the time to discuss your goals and see if the coach's approach aligns with your needs, and be bold in some of those questions. It's not a bad thing to ask them where, like, if you're in that industry of direct sales, that's what I keep going back to, and you are middle level leader and you want to get to the top of the company, and you ask a coach and they're like, oh, well, I've never been to the top of this company, or I never made it to the top level. Like, do you think that they would necessarily have the strategy to be able to teach you how to get to the top level? Those are bold questions, but they're good questions to ask, because again, you want to make sure you're aligning yourself with somebody that's going to be able to help get you there. Okay. Number 4, evaluate their coaching style. And I talked a little bit about this on the third one, but during the consultation, evaluate their coaching style, right? Some coaches take a more structured approach. Others are more flexible. Some coaches may be more hands-on. Some are hands-off, right? Determine what coaching style would work best for you and choose a coach who aligns with your preferences. I think that this is really important. If you are a do it yourself, go get it, you can get into a program and they give you modules to do, and you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to do this. I have the time management. I'm going to get this done, this done, this done, this done. And you set that time aside and you are very intentional with that. A hands-off approach might be great for you, right? If you're the person that's like, no, I want someone that's going to be like, I look at myself as a coach, and I'm kind of that more flexible, hands-on kind of person. I do have some structure, but I also, every client of mine is going to be drastically different with what I offer, because there are different places in their business. Their organizations look drastically different. So it can't be cookie cutter for me. It's got to have there's got to be flexibility in looking and communicating in different ways and understanding the different organizations and that kind of stuff. So you've got to be able to find what is the coach that's going to work for you. If you have a coach that is very hands-off, and you're the type of person that's like, I need hands-on, I need to have, a live video, I need to be doing like the power hours and sitting down, and we're actually doing it during that time that I have set aside, and they're in front of me, kind of have that accountability, then that coaching style, and that's what's going to work for you. So evaluate their coaching style. Number 5, consider their availability and location. Okay, ensure their availability aligns with your schedule. And do you prefer in-person coaching if that's something that you're looking for? Are you looking for someone in your local area that you can have face-to-face with? Do you prefer remote coaching? Consider coaches who offer online services and virtual. Okay, so figure out what type of coach you'd like. I feel like nowadays more people are doing a lot more of the online services, the virtual services, but it definitely is not out of sight, out of mind to have an in-person coach if you can find someone local to you and you feel like that's going to work best for you. Okay, and then lastly is discuss pricing. Coaches' fees vary significantly, okay, depending on the coach's experience, their expertise, and their location. Okay, so discuss the coach's fees up front and ensure that they align with your budget. I think most coaches are pretty good about this nowadays with, whether it's through a discovery call, whether they're offering multiple tiers of different things, whether they're offering, maybe they're offering a bundle, and it's a module kind of thing. I feel like there's a lot out there that, somebody could find something that's going to fit your budget. But I would just say that, overall, when you look in the coaching industry, you're going to find one-on-one coaching, you're going to find group coaching, you're going to find self-paced coaching. You can find some free coaching out there, but the more you go up in the tier, up to the one-on-one coaching, that's where you're going to end up spending more of the money. But we'll tell you that is more where you're going to see the faster result, because you have that one-on-one designated time with that coach, and that's going to fast track you to your goal and having those results faster, because you're dialing down, you're getting real specific on what it is with your specific, whatever the issue is that you're having, not issue necessarily, but whatever it is that you're looking for coaching on. Okay. So the one-on-one coaching is a fantastic way to go. I highly recommend it, because again, you're getting that high touch, right? You're getting one-on-one, you're getting customized things, but I also know that doesn't work in everybody's budget. Okay. So then the group coaching would be your next best option, and then moving from there on forward. But, by following these steps, you can find a coach that's going to fit your needs and help you achieve your goals. So remember, finding the right coach may take some time, but I will tell you, it is worth the effort to ensure that you get the most out of your coaching experience. And, I've used multiple coaches, many, like, throughout my career in the industry. And it's crazy, because I usually have multiple coaches going at one time, but I actually had two coaches going at one time back in the day, and they taught somewhat similar material. In some areas, there was some overlapping, but it was the coaching style of one that allowed me to propel my business to the top of the company. And it made all the difference in presentation, and how they presented the analytics, how we communicated, the personability. It was hands-on, it was flexible, and it was what I needed. And it was very different from, the other one that I had used, who was also flexible, it was semi hands-on, but it also seemed to be more cookie cutter for a mass of people. And I needed to be honed in and have that specific one-on-one dialed in kind of coach, instead of, the grander picture. I really wanted a micro level kind of coach, and that was fantastic for me. So it does really make a difference. And it can make a massive difference in your business, when we're talking scaling, and taking a business from, I don't know, what did we take it to? We took it to from a few million to almost $12 million in revenue per month, or in sales per month. And so, I mean, it can make a really big difference. So that is what I've got for you guys today. Thanks for joining me. Make sure that you find us in our community, Instagram at The Tenacious Kate. And then also we have our Facebook group. And then I do offer services with one-on-one coaching as well as group coaching. If you are interested in that as well, please make sure you check us out at tenaciouskate.com, and get the application filled out if that's something that you are looking for in scaling your business. I only work with middle to upper level leaders in the industry of direct sales. And so anywhere from that five-figure to seven-figure earner is who I work with. So you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you next week on another episode of The Tenacious Kate. Bye.